Hi, you guys. Let's see if I can. Okay. How are you guys this morning? It's been a while since I've come on here like this. Let me move Lewis's chair out for him. There you go, Lewis. I am drinking a elixir tonic. I've got guayasa, hazelnut milk, shaga, reishi, hoshiwu, keeps my hair blonde, and a little pearl powder, which is not vegan, by the way, because it comes from a crustacean, and some rhodiola, and some adaptogenic herbs. So just wanted to tell you how I start my day every day. And I picked some fresh lavender for you. There you go. From my garden. So I thought I would bring that in to kind of just invite a little bit of positive energy in. And I haven't been going live so often. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing it. And specifically, thank you for subscribing. And I want to explain why the subscriptions have been so very important. So recently I found out that someone had not only hacked all my accounts, but they had also stopped the growth on both of my YouTube channels. You have to be really good to be able to do that. And so my other YouTube channel, Andrea Cox TV, although it has 4 million views, it has been stuck at 18,300 subscribers for 6 years. I'm fully aware of who did this. I'm fully aware. Other people are fully aware. But it also happened on this YouTube channel, unfortunately, once this person got wind of this. So I want to thank you for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. So I wanted to tell you what came to me at 4:44 a.m. And I also want to tell you, if you're interested in any of the herbal remedies that I mentioned when I first started this video, all you have to do is go to andreacox.com, and at the top, you'll see health assessment in the turquoise bar. Click that and take it. It's free. And I will email you back with the herbs that were suggested for you. And the company I'm with is amazing, by the way. Those of you who don't know me, I'm an intuitive healer, a detox specialist by trade. I am a Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Cancer in the 4th house, Cancer Saturn, Pisces Venus, Scorpio North Node. So I have a lot of water in my chart. I've also got a little Aquarius and a sliver of Gemini, and I'm a Libra rising in Vedic. So I started this channel 2 years ago because I had always kind of smothered my gifts. And one of those gifts is getting intuitive downloads and actually waking up to those downloads. Okay, the t-shirt, sorry, I have to mention this. My friend Art made this and donated the proceeds to the is it the NCAA or what? I don't know what it's called, but it just says Better Together. So I thought this was really cool to wear here, and I've been wearing it to the gym every day. My friend Art O'Connor made this. At any rate, one of my gifts has always been my psychic abilities. And, the tarot, the oracle cards, the astro dice are really just a tool for me. They're not something that I've ever really felt I needed. Thank you for the likes, you guys, and thank you for subscribing. So when it comes to getting messages and feeling the urgency to speak them, I feel like the timing is fluid. So this may resonate with you today, or you may be in a situation 3 months from now, and it may resonate with you then. Regardless, I feel like this message is important. And I woke up with this on my heart, so there's a reason. And there's a few messages. One of them is about homosexuality. gays, lesbians, etc. With everything we have going on in the world, with all the strife, all this stuff we're dealing with quarantine and everything else, we need to come together and support people. Now, I personally, even growing up Christian, have never, ever, 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 ever placed judgment on anyone's sexual preference. Reason being, I have a gay cousin who's openly gay. He's been in a partnership for several years. And I also feel like people should be able to choose who they want to love. Now, I can only imagine if I had one child and that child came to me and said they were gay, I would be a little disappointed because, I wouldn't, the grandbabies, etc. But I mean, I didn't give my mom grandbabies. My other sister didn't give her grandbabies. One of my sisters, thank God, gave her a grandbaby. But I feel like we need to stop judging people. I feel like we need to be in a place of acceptance. I remember years ago, I used to Airbnb a room out in my house, and I had a woman come from Australia, and her partner, she had found out her husband of like 18 years was gay. Now, you'd be kind of pissed off, right? Because you wasted a lot of time. But I don't feel like people are supported enough to come out and to speak about this type of thing openly. And I think that that's part of the problem. So show support. I feel like someone needs to hear this today, or maybe this week. Maybe you have a son or daughter who has just come out. Maybe I feel like someone who is going to see this knows their son is gay, and maybe they want to encourage the son to come out because the son's not coming out. There's something going on like that. Show support. With all this other stuff we have going on and suicide rates being, up and everything like that, it's really vitally important that we show support for one another. At the end of the day, life is so short. It's so very short. Do we really want to carry that type of hatred in our heart? I don't. So someone needs to hear that. I also feel like someone has a lot of guilt, like someone's parent could be in a nursing home or a nursing facility. I'm specifically feeling mother, but for some of you, father, and you have a lot of guilt. I feel like if you have the ability to bring your parent home, you should. I also feel like, and this strikes home with me, like my mom's been on my heart a lot, and the unequalness of, I have 2 older siblings. I'm the youngest of 3 girls, of one of my sisters bearing the brunt and the weight of all of my mother's care on her. And I feel a lot of guilt about that, and I'm trying to figure out how to reach out and how I can be more helpful. I'm actually planning on being more helpful. I'm orchestrating my life to be more helpful. But I feel like if you, especially during this, what we have going on in the world, if you can help a sibling care for your parent more, whether it's monetarily or just by say maybe your sibling has kids and you don't or something, and you can take the parent in, or at least offer. Sometimes I feel like my sister is so strong and I can't break down those walls, but if you knock on the door enough, you can. So that's another message coming through. I also feel like God puts things, I go through things in life to talk about it to help other people. So that's a strong message that someone needs to hear. It's really difficult when all the pressure is put on one sibling to take care of an elderly parent, a grandparent, or what have you. And often also, as people get older, they can become kind of unappreciative too. And so, they're also dealing with that as well. So try to be the peacemaker, try to help as much as you can, even if it's moving a little bit closer where, I feel like someone needs to hear that. I also feel like if you do have a parent in extended care and you can afford to take them out of a facility, it's kind of your responsibility during this. I'm literally legally not allowed to talk about it, but during what we're going through, to remove them from that. This is something else that is coming up. If you have wronged someone in the past, it could be technically, it could be emotionally, even if you feel wronged by them. It could be where you caused a lot of problems in someone's life deliberately to affect their money, to affect their relationship, to affect any. Right that wrong. Write it. Whether you have to write a check, whether you have to say you're sorry, or whether you have to do something that you know will karmically at least somewhat level the bar. I feel like some of you at a low point in your life did something really shady to someone else. Uber shady. Beyond the shade. The sun does not shine. It's blocked. Right that wrong. Because not only do you want the negativity to go away between you and another person, especially I feel like some of you are dealing with almost like a shamanic type person, like someone that has hardcore skill to, I don't know, maybe someone does root work, maybe someone does something that can really halt something in your life or make it come to a complete halt or standstill. Right the wrong. Make things even, Steven. If you're a cyber geek, you need to message me. I have a great team right now. For the first time in my life, I feel really good with my team. And we're going on month 4. Feel really good with my team. Get along with everybody, love everybody. We all work well together. So message me, Cyber Geek. We may have a spot. So I feel like that's really, really important here. I feel like some of you wrong someone that's in the esoteric, not necessarily a tarot reader, but I almost get the vibe of someone who, like, you guys know someone is like I don't know, I get like a vibe of real, like, someone who really holds a lot of power, but on the DL, like someone who has a client list that like reads like a who's who of Hollywood, but no one knows, right? Someone that really knows what they're doing when it comes to energy, healing with herbs, working the roots, things like that. Someone has really been, it's almost like, back in the Celtic Scottish ancestry, they used to drown witches to see if they would float. And of course, the witches didn't float, they would drown, right? But that's how they would like find out if someone was a witch. They would drown them, or at least they thought. And so all these women lost their lives because all these men drugged them to their death, right? But see, today, women are rising above that, especially women in the esoteric arts where they have true gifts that the world needs. They're not out to do people harm, they're out to heal. But so many people have the wrong idea, right? But I feel like there's a group, and when I say group, I mean 3 or more people who deliberately wrong someone. Maybe you're better together, but not together. Does that make sense? I feel like there's a wrong that needs to be righted. Because the last person I personally would want to upset is someone who has deep-rooted ancestral knowledge of how to level the playing field. That's all. Okay, let's pull a health card, shall we? Ooh, that wanted to come out. Sensitivity. As a bead of sweat rolls down my, I'll say abs, but they're definitely not abs right now, rolls down my stomach cavity. I feel like some of you want some type of respect, some type of clarity, but I feel like some of you are wanting some type of respect. Like you know something and you want some type of respect. I'm going to pull 4 cards. Progress. Commit to happiness. I actually want this card right here. Receive healing. Yeah. I feel like the person you guys wronged is the only one that can heal you or release you from the angst you have. And respect. We get the card of respect. So let's look at these cards. We have a 1. Yeah, okay. So this is really great, you guys, and it's really positive. So the overall energy is ruminate. So I feel like several of you have ruminating thoughts. You're in a situation either legally or where someone has a hold on you. Like you feel like you can't be with the partner you want, and it's a lie. It's a lie that you're telling yourself. It's a lie. You have this ruminating thought that someone is going to go public with something, or someone's going to call the cops on you, or someone's going to get you in trouble. And it's a ruminating thought in your mind that you can't do what you want to do for a living or be who you want to be, or it's this lie that you've told yourself. It's a ruminating thought. So in order to get the respect you deserve, right? Whether it be at work or some of you, I feel like it's in an office setting, like someone is in at one cubicle over and they just won't leave you alone or something. Some of you, it's in a relationship where someone has you as a secret and they're not like putting you out there, right? Maybe a person has a huge following, or maybe a person is, they've been attacked in the past or something, or maybe a person didn't start the relationship before ending one or something, and you want respect, right? Okay. In order to get it, in order to get this new beginning, hence the number 1, you need to receive healing. And I feel like that receiving of healing, reminder to clean my phone, I feel like that receiving of healing is only going to come when you clear up whatever mess this is. And you have to clear it up with whoever comes to mind when I say there's a person that has the ability to actually do a lot of damage. Now, when I think of this person, I think of the Phoenix rising. So someone may be a Scorpio. They may have a lot of Scorpio in their chart. They may be a Scorpio sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, north node, whatever. For some of you, I'm getting like a dark-haired female or a dark-haired male. For others of you, I'm just getting someone that's someone that you know what they do and no one else knows what they do. That's the message. And this person has a secret that they know about you, or you have it, there's something, and you caused them a lot of problems when they found out. So something wouldn't come out. And if you don't heal this today, good luck with the ruminating thoughts. Okay, next we have commit to happiness. So this is the outcome, and progress. This is the outcome once that is healed. Commit to happiness and progress. maybe someone's around the age of 34 to 42 or 34 and 36 or 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone could be a life path number 6, 3, or 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 7. 1. Someone could be a 8. What does the collective need to do for their health? I want this. Negativity. You need to decrease negativity, especially if your life, this is card number 17. If your life path number 1, a 7, or 7 and a 1 is an 8. You live in a sea of negativity from something you created. So you tried to find out information on a DL way, and someone knows that. And I feel like whoever tried to gather information on the DL did it in an illegal way, and someone knows that. And they hold the key to releasing you. So it's either ruminating thoughts of negativity around and around and around while this person weighs up, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, let me juggle this person's life in my hands. Or it's taking your ego, putting it away, humbling yourself, and reaching out with an apology. Or take the consequences. I almost feel like whoever you're dealing with gave themselves a certain date. Like, say they've got something big happening in their life, and they're like, okay, if that person doesn't apologize by this certain life event or this certain date, I'm going to report them. Or if that person doesn't do this, I'm going to move forward with this. I feel like there's something very, very heavy here. Oh, awesome. You guys are filling out the health assessment on AndreaCox.com. Way to go. Just got 3 notifications. Way to go. Yeah, we all need to be on adaptogenic herbs right now. At any rate, you guys, I want to say I love each and every one of you. I am, I want a lot of positive energy today because I am putting a bid on a home that I really want. And right now, homes are hard to come by because of the pandemic. Homes are going up for sale. They're going up for rent. They're getting taken like within the hour. And so this particular area is very sought after. And I really want this home. And home is everything to someone with Cancer in their 4th house. The 4th house is the house of construction, home, family, right? So your 4th house, I don't want to get too much into astrology, but your 4th house will often have the houses of one of your siblings or one of your parents or your husband or wife because it's the house of family. But when you have the sign, so my 4th house is Cancer. I have a sister and a mom that are Cancers. So when you have Cancer in the 4th house, you are guaranteed to always have a beautiful home because you love making a home. So I really want this home, and donations are welcome. Readings are going to be open starting Monday. I can do over the phone. FaceTime is more expensive because, I have to make myself pretty for you. I don't wake up like this. But we do readings over the phone. So I had shut those down for quite a long time while I dealt with my own cyber stalking stuff that is all cleared up now. So I love each and every one of you. Links will be in the description box. Have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. It's a beautiful day outside. Go rescue an animal. Take your dogs for a walk. Put your kids outside, I was going to say something funny. I love you guys. Bye. Be well.